Meanwhile, the naval engagements against Germany continue. We just sank their battleship. Oh, Scharnhorst! Good, good. And a couple more battleships. So I think we just sank the German High Seas Fleet. Finally. Which does also mean that you are going to be needing some repairs. Though not actually a huge amount. Didn't lose any of your capital ships. Doesn't even look like you lost any of your screens. This was apparently a slaughter. They must just be completely out of screens. I think they're only building submarines now. 32% towards Ironside, 84% towards Fly Swatter. Alright. What about you? Any damage? Not really. Look at the tank types tree. Sure. I wonder if I should use super heavy tanks. No, they are super expensive. Crikey. But 173 armor. Maybe I should. Tortoise, 152 armor, which I think the modern tank is pretty close to. But then when we get to these super heavies, they do have more armor. 168 versus 194. And I do just want to have like one unit of massive armor in my tank division, so maybe I should do that. In my infantry divisions even. Struggle with the production of heavies anyway. Not anymore. We've actually got a surplus 300. And that's with 260 modern tank destroyers already finished. I can probably start rolling those out very, very soon. Ooh, we have a lot of ships ready for duty. Which is good, because we're going to need to start doing a lot more recon efforts around Japan, I think. Let's see if any of those destroyers are needed anywhere else first. Yeah, most of them. Okay, never mind. Advanced snipers, cool. Now we're back up to 1948 technologies. Engineer company reliability? Wait, that's a minus. Oh, but it gives them urban and fort attack. I see. Yeah, okay. We are going to research that. It's going to make our engineers... It's going to mean that we're going to need more support equipment, but it's also going to make the engineers better. Double plus good. You know what? I want to upgrade over here. Because this is just free resources, which I have not been upgrading at all. And then I'm going to put a aluminium refinery there. And a steel refinery here. If I ever get to afford it. Oh yeah, and then I was working on Malaysia as well. Which could get a bunch of factories. I think I want to build up some massive air bases here ready for the Soviets. We'll begin working on that. What's the armor on the side of the tech tree? Which side, Mike? Left or right? Oh, armor. I totally forgot about this armor. Yeah, I should have been researching that from the start. Yeah, I absolutely 100% should have been researching that. As soon as this is done, we can do that. Good point. 18 days. Okay. Plus 7 armor for all of my armor divisions. And also mechanized armor.
Ready to move.
We also need to upgrade our naval invasion ability. When the logistics company is done, I think that's what that's going to be. Brazil's forces are starting to arrive. Good, good. Oh, we are definitely pushing up here. Interesting.
Yes, sir. Ready, sir. Ready. Move out.
Do some probing attacks. These guys are stupendously entrenched. No, don't. It's just a waste of resources. Need to get some tanks and things over there, especially now that we're out of the jungles. These are just forests. And once we're into here, it's open ground. Alright, this means I can open up another zone, which is going to be you. Logistics 4. Done. What was it I was going to work on? Plus it's December 45. Naval invasion, thank you. All the way down here. Right, and I never did actually upgrade any of these naval bits. Let's go ahead and do that. Especially now we're fighting the Japanese. And we should be okay, but still, just in case. 400 planes, 600 planes, 200 planes. We really need to upgrade our Air Force capacity. Here we go. Oops. I would like to place 300 Polish jet fighters right here. And then I'm going to put 100 heavy fighters, also piloted by Poles, in here. Armored skirt's done already. Slows the armor down, but I'm totally okay with that. That is a 100% acceptable trade-off for the way that I'm building my armies.
Go, go, go!
91%. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 veteran units under your command now. Soviets keep probing and keep being just completely thrown back. 5 million casualties inflicted here. It looks like they're going very artillery heavy. So going mechanized versus the Soviets would probably be... Well, actually no, these are all anti-tank. I wonder why they're building anti-tank divisions against me. Yeah, we have 2,500 defense. They have 100 penetration, their AT units do. Which is enough to pierce. Really? You can pierce me with only 17 pierce? What? Oh, right. Those are the Polish units. Yeah, these ones... My shock units, they can't. And the shock units have a defense of 1,800.
Yes, sir!
Just arrived. How goes the war? It's going pretty well at the moment. Africa is mostly liberated at this point. And now we can start focusing more on Indonesia. And it looks like my marine forces are just starting to arrive, which is good. Just as we're finishing off the preparations for the naval invasion. One thing I think I would like to do is just upgrade the air bases around here a bit more. Oh, I can't. It's all Dutch. It's all Dutch or it's Dominion, which you can't upgrade. So annoying. Not been a long time viewer. What series have I done that you would recommend the most? Fortress France was a lot of fun. I enjoyed the Dutch ones. Like the Dutch focus trees of vanilla are fantastic. So those are both vanilla. I'd also recommend Kaiserreich. I think the Australian Union was a lot of fun. Need to go back and have a look what's actually up there. Let's sort this by playlists. Take a look. Beginner-friendly Italy is good if you're just learning the game. We're talking about YouTube here, so if you just go over to the YouTube channel, which you can find at this link here. Beginner-friendly Italy is good if you're learning the game, so if you're not very familiar with Hearts of Iron, then that's a really good introduction to it. The Australasian Union was really good. Netherlands Kaiserreich was alright. Union of Britain 2 for the Kaiserreich series. That was a really good series, actually. Loads of naval battles, and actually kind of interesting because Britain's very much on the back foot in that one, because they don't start off with this huge navy. It's a huge navy, but they don't have the fuel for it all. So you really have to make heavy use of the strike force mechanics, so that they stay in port until they're actually needed. And you have to do very limited recon. It's Just Good Business for the Netherlands was really good. That's where we discovered the full power of Helfrich. And then Fortress France. And Shipyard of Democracy, I think, was alright. Yeah, It's Just Good Business was really good. Dutch Sub-Commander is the best naval commander in the game. He is. Conrad Helfrich is an absolute legend. I was actually talking to the creator of the Dutch focus tree at PDXCon, Bratton, and he hadn't realised that Helfrich has better stats than Dönitz. He was like, oh, probably shouldn't, but we're Dutch, so shh.
Ready to move! Attention!
Slat armor skirts done. Let's get the next level. Oh no, that's a 47. Okay, so we've already beefed up our armor probably about as much as we should. I think I am going to go ahead and research the tortoise. So it is late December 45 right now. The Common Cause. Let's go and grab Integrated Populace for the division attrition minus 10%. If you have a pulse, you can fight. I just saw that in the description. Okay, Marines. Do we have superiority here? No. Still... Oh, no, still not. Where is their navy? It never appears. And actually my raiders can probably leave Africa now and start raiding. Actually, let's just base you in Singapore for the moment. And then once they're in Singapore, we can do some other shenanigans from there. And then begin adding more destroyers. Might even start building some light cruisers. What is my light cruiser tech? I have a feeling it's still 36. It is. We should definitely upgrade that to the 40s at least. This is rocket artillery, which I'm trying to upgrade. Four of the marine units aren't attached to naval plans. Yeah, that's because my naval technology isn't high enough.
Ready!
We have complete air superiority over this area now. I mean, over the land we don't. But quite frankly, I don't care about the land right now. Although we probably could. Let's use some Turkish fighters. These can go air superiority. Then Singapore can get some Turkish fighters as well. They can go air superiority over Malay. What are you guys doing? You have pretty much wrapped all of that up. Let's go ahead and hold that, and then have you go and clear this up. In fact, you really don't need to go all the way around, you just need to go this side.
Attention!
And then after this, we will be retraining you as tropical troops. More flamethrower. More better at urban combat. Plus the shock troops means we're going to be disgusting in urban combat. Germany, you better watch out. Let's just go and upgrade that. Oops. That one. Ace pilot promoted. Good stuff. It's probably over capacity because the AI is in there. See, we're only using 400, but they're 792. Not much I can do because the AI wants to have aircraft here too. And who am I to deny them having actually assisted in this? %62 naval superiority there now. Yeah, we really need to build some newer cruisers. I'm starting to feel the pinch on that. Stop buying quite so much from Norway, because I get a bad rate of return compared to the colonies. Malaya does it in what, 16s? Yeah, it does. It just has so many resources, it's crazy. Alright, how else can I increase? I need another 11... no. I need another 15% naval superiority here. Wait. You actually sailing right now? You are. You're based here, which is fine. You're checking all of that out. And then the raiders have just arrived in Singapore. They need to go convoy raiding. In all of those locations, basically. And if you happen to see some enemy ships, then good. I was going to say I'll split you down into units of 5. Destroyers are being pretty good at this. Alright, I'm going to start switching to just one of each type of destroyer. So we're going to finish off... Oh, no, I'm not. Because I need to research better cruisers first. Let's do that. Armor-piercing shells is done soon, then landing craft. We'll dedicate both of those slots to better ship upgrades. Though it is now January 46, which I think is a research year? No, that's 47. The other thing we could put over here is radar. I don't think we have put any... Pretty much no. Oh, it's because I don't own this territory. It's Malaysian. Bugger. I feel like we're going to need some more fuel soon. Start buying it in just in case. Well, let's buy some from Colombia as well. They join the good guys, so we probably should. Hey, Miss Dunny. Still too expensive. Manila. We're going to make Manila our naval base now. Which means I should probably send some Air Force over there. There's their capital ship fleet. Okay, guys. You have my permission. Strike Force. Detected. Lost. Looks like the Australian fleet's here too. There's the main Japanese fleet. Please tell me. Yes, we're on our way. We're on our way. We're on our way. This is it. This is the big clash. Boom. And suddenly, Royal Navy. Hi. 100% screened. 71% screened. We should start doing some serious damage. Also, we have 400 naval bombers supporting. Even if we don't sink many, we're still doing a ton of damage and we'll force them back to repair for a long time. We're sinking quite a few screens. And there it is. Round 1, victory for us, definitely. Like a middling victory, but still a victory. We should now have a ton more naval superiority. Well, actually, we'll see if we can chase their fleet down, because sometimes they can. Chase them, chase them, chase them. They got away. Let's go repair real quick while we have this little bit of an opportunity. It's a bit dangerous doing this so far into enemy waters, but hey. We should have a bunch of naval bases around. Although a lot of them are going to be controlled by the Malaysians, so I'm not going to have much control over how quickly stuff gets done. Because it'll be if you repair in somebody else's territory, then you're using their naval resources to repair. And you need to turn off, because this is a stupid idea. 3 carriers, 1 battleship and 2 destroyers for a screen. Yeah, you're not doing that. There's a big fleet up there. Okay. Let's make sure that we have destroyers ready in the reserve. Like this. Naval engagement is definitely getting a lot more intensive. To the point where I think I'm going to add some more naval bombers. Do I have any maritimes? No. Just need to use dive bombers then. We'll let the Philippines pilot these planes. They're going to go naval strike, port strike. We sank a carrier with 4 destroyers? Wow, that was audacious. I love it. We won over here yet? Almost.
Come on! All in! All in!
$8 million losses for the Soviets. Germany's now up to 2 million. I've now broken 1 million, which sucks a bit. Oh no, they've pushed in. They finally did it.
Ready to move!
95% skill for Dempsey. So close!
Yes,
Oh, there we go, technologies. Haha. I really need to upgrade the cruiser. So we're going to do that. I think I also want to upgrade the light cannon. And probably the medium guns as well. So that the cruiser can make use of them.
come on!
Another massive offensive. They're just going to keep on trying. So long as we don't lose here, it's fine. Who's the other commander here? Is it you? Yeah, it is you, isn't it? Level 9 supply consumption. That's really good. Unfortunately, you don't get traits. I totally forgot that you don't get traits. I might switch you out for someone who does. This is just such an experienced, mad place. Jock Campbell? I think we're going to go with Jock Campbell. Not going to be quite as strong, but still pretty good. Without screens, destroyers probably torpedoed the carrier to death. Yeah, most likely.